What is up, guys? This is Master Joe 11 here, bringing you guys a brand new video. And today, I'm going to be continuing my Road to the Legendaries Arena episode, and this is episode number 2. Here we're going first against Eduardo, who is using a Lava Hound deck. Honestly, I used to use these decks, and I mean, they're pretty strong. But he does have 2 legendaries, the Princess and the Lava Hound. I like this deck. It's very useful. And if your opponent doesn't have enough troops to counter Era, then they're really in a bad position. What I have noticed is that the Zap has gotten an expanded radius. I don't know if they put that in the update, but I can really tell a difference. Here's going with a Balloon Lava Hound and Princess push, which is very powerful. So I decided to arrow his Princess and then drop my minions. I knew that his Balloon would go for my Elixir Collector, so I didn't drop him on the Balloon. Because if you guys don't know, if the Balloon goes towards your Elixir Collector that's in the middle, it'll head towards your King Tower and activate it, which is really good. I do put another Elixir Collector down in case he goes for another push. He has a smaller Elixir disadvantage, but as you can see here, he did just drop an Elixir Collector. So I drop a Hog and some Barbarians. His Inferno Tower does lock onto my Hog, but I didn't want to spend any more Elixir because I'd be setting him up for a Lava Hound push. As you can tell, it was very hard decision, but I did drop my minions, which was probably a bad play by me, but I knew that if he dropped a Lava Hound in the back, I could cycle to my minions fast enough, because I have a pretty fast cycling deck. As you can tell, I just arrowed his Princess, and as you can see, my minions are already next in line to get. I dropped some Barbarians to distract the minions, and then I finally get my minions, zap his minions, but his Balloon does get in the way. I do take his Balloon out, and at this point I'm just not really trying to protect my tower, I'm just trying to go for his tower. But as you can tell, I'm not being very successful with it. It is a pretty close game right here. Probably shouldn't have dropped that bomb tower, but I really didn't want his Princess, or I really didn't want his Valkyrie getting to my tower. So I drop some Barbarians just to cycle to my minions, and then drop a Hog. So I'm going for a push on this tower, and as you can see, I'm extremely close to taking it out. And I zap his Balloon, and I was one hit away with the Hog Rider, and his Balloon with a slither of health takes my tower out. That was very unfortunate right there. So it did lose some trophies. Not only that, but we did also get a free win. I didn't really want to show this in the video because it was a free win, but that was probably the first free win I've ever had above 1,600 trophies or above 1,700 trophies. It was, I mean, he was there in the game because he was sending emotes saying good game, and he let me take both of his towers out, which was very nice of him. So I didn't really want to show that in the video, but that did happen. Very lucky I got matched against him. I dropped my Barbarians on the back of the Wizard because I knew that he had just played a Splash Troop. Not sure why he didn't play the Fire Spirits right there, but it was, I guess the Minion Horde might have been a better counter to go for a counter push with, but I did arrow them down, which was probably about an even Elixir trade right there. I mean, I had a 2 Elixir positive because he had dropped that Wizard. He did just play his Elixir Collector, and we were about even at Elixir. I'm about to do a Hog Goblin push if he doesn't play anything. I see he plays his Wizard on the other side, so I do go for that push. And then I see that he drops his Mini P.E.K.K.A. I couldn't get to my Zap fast enough to take his Mini P.E.K.K.A. out with it, but I at least zapped his Mini P.E.K.K.A. so my minions could take it out. He drops another wizard, and this time it takes me even longer to get to my barbarians. I wasn't going to drop him, but then he dropped his spear goblin, so I decided to drop it. I got my arrows ready in case he dropped a minion horde, but he did drop a wizard, which was a pretty good play by him. So I dropped my bomb tower right here to distract the wizard, and I dropped some minions on the wizard because I knew that the mini P.E.K.K.A was already taken out. I dropped my elixir collector in the middle. Now it's just reset. I was going to zap his spear goblins, but I really wanted to save it for his tower. He does do a pretty good job countering it though, dropping the knight to distract. I had to air it because I knew that his knight would, or at least his fire spirits would get to my tower, and I really didn't want that damage, so I just zapped it. Arrowed it. I dropped my barbarians on spear goblins so he doesn't get some more chip damage off. And I dropped my hog behind my barbarians. At this point, I really know it's pretty much over because I can't cycle to my hog fast enough and do everything. Not sure why I played another elixir collector. I guess it was just a cycle. But I'd play a bomb tower to distract the mini P.E.K.K.A and the wizard. Not really, couldn't do anything at this point. I mean, he pretty much had this game. And that was pretty much that match. I was pretty mad after that one, losing 2 in a row, and the fact that he had a lot less trophies than me, so I lost a lot more. Here we go in again in the last one against Dragonstorm, who is using a Royal Giant Ice Wizard deck. I honestly have it's pretty easy to counter the Royal Giant as long as it doesn't have some key cards in it. As you can tell, I went for an early push and he drops his Royal Giant in the back, which was a bad mistake for him. I get pretty close to taking his tower out, but his wizard gets one last shot off before my hog does. I drop a bomb tower because I knew that it would distract the Royal Giant and its splash damage would take the wizard out. I drop my arrows on his minions so it doesn't take my tower out. And as you can see right here, he doesn't even get a shot off with the Royal Giant. I think he spent about 14 elixir and I spent 8. So that was a very good elixir trade for me. He does go for a hog mini P.E.K.K.A push and get some damage on my tower. I drop a hog behind my barbarians, hoping I would get something out of it. And he zaps my hog. I didn't really want to play the zap on the Ice Wizard because I know my only goal right there was to get his tower to take his tower out. He is 1 level higher than me, but I just try to cycle to my bomb tower as fast as possible, but I didn't really get to it fast enough. For some reason I zapped it right there, not sure why, but we still managed to get off with our tower and just a slight elixir disadvantage, though we do still have that bomb tower up. He has a very offensive hand other than his Ice Wizard. I drop my arrows again as usual. I was debating on whether I should drop my barbarians, but I decided that just in case, I would drop my barbarians. Next, I drop my elixir collector behind my tower. Just trying to get more of an elixir advantage. He is going for a pretty good push, so I drop my bomb tower. And like I said, the bomb tower is extremely useful. I do zap his Royal Giant, so it'll attack my bomb tower. And as you can see, my bomb tower took out his Wizard, Ice Wizard, and his Royal Giant, which the bomb tower is an amazing card. If you use it correctly, guys, I really recommend for you to use it. I just put my bomb tower there because I knew we could take the wizard out and it would be able to defend against the Royal Giant. So I dropped my barbarians and goblins and then just arrow his minions. I dropped my zap in the middle just because there was nothing else I could really do. I think that'll be about it for the video. We did end up with just a little bit less trophies than before. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day and peace out.